Hey everyone, and welcome to the next episode of Cyberdrain's Tech in 5 Minutes. Today we're going to be covering RDS Auto Discovery, or WVD Auto Discovery. It's a somewhat older technology that actually I see that's immensely underused. It makes it so easy to deploy remote desktop services. So let's jump right into the documentation and I'll explain you all the benefits. So, the documentation page is very straightforward. All you have to do is create a specific DNS record in your public-facing DNS with the host MSRADC. And then you'll have to enter your RD web feed URL. And I'm already hearing you thinking, how am I supposed to get that URL? I'll probably have to jump through lots of hoops. Actually, it's very straightforward. All you have to do is install the RD Gateway service and the remote desktop web services, and from there on you'll be able to use the web feed. It's simply this URL where you only replace the domain name part. So that's very straightforward, but it helps so much in utilizing remote desktop for your users. From there on, they'll be able to enter the email address instead of all these remote desktop gateway or the correct server URL or all that kind of stuff when using their iOS device, their Android device, or even their Windows 7, 8, and 10 device. Let me show you how that looks. When we open the remote app and desktop connections protocol in the control panel, in the Windows control panel, we'll immediately be greeted with this. If you never set anything up, then you'll be able to click on this button, Access Remote App and Desktops. There you simply enter the email address. After you enter the email address, the user will be asked to log on in case they're outside of the domain. If they're inside of the correct Azure AD or Active Directory domain, you'll be able to use those credentials immediately and the user will be logged in. From there on, they'll be able to access all the resources directly from their start menu. I can click here on View Resources and you'll see right here in the Start menu, they added my applications and they're called a third application, Adobe Stuff, my full remote desktop, and some other application. That's actually a really easy way to deploy all those .rdp files to your user, whether it be a remote app or a full desktop experience. The great thing about this too is that it always downloads the latest version that you've set from the server. That also means that multi-monitor support is enabled or printer support is disabled if you want that. It always has exactly the correct settings for all users. Another cool trick about this is that if you add an application on the server and this user is allowed to use it, they immediately get it in their list. So you don't have to worry about sending them all of your users the correct RDP file or having them perform some tricks to log into the application. You simply have it available directly. Another cool trick about this RDS Auto Discovery is the mobile usage. It just increases it so much. People are just able to log on easier and just use their email address to find all of their resources. So let's recap that, shall we? By creating one simple DNS record, we're easing the entire remote desktop deployment because users are able to enter their email address at locations, or even you are able to use a GPO that automatically detects which URL to use. From there on, you'll be able to immediately deploy all new remote desktop applications to users or even the full desktop experience. You don't have to worry about distributing the correct files to them anymore because they'll always have the latest file downloaded. And I hope you've enjoyed this video. As always, if you have any more questions or comments, drop them below. Remember to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.